tyre because they had to repair all the...
Yeah, right.
I was broken everywhere and all these things. So they sort of pieced my mouth together and then put my head back around from the teeth.
Wow.
But that meant just like this, and then just water and they'd mash up everything.
I had no bottom jaw for about 5 centimetres right in the middle.
Wow.
So if you put the width of your mouth virtually straight down past your jaw, that's when my jaw finished. So I had a titanium plate going from ear to ear along my chin and stapled on there. That was my jaw, a titanium plate. So I put up with that until, I think it was mid-August or September. I got a hip transplant, so I got a bit of bone from my hip. They sawed off a bit of bone for about 4 centimetres long, and they jammed it in my mouth and cut me from ear to ear along my throat to do a flip-top head and to put a bit of jaw in and hopefully it'll heal up. And it has, it's healed up well.
Incredible. Hey, am I right to say that I heard reports that Paul Morris was there that day?
Yeah, it
so
was.
Did they? So you can't remember that time? I just want to ask like weird questions. Like, was your chin still? Like, my head just blew up. You know, it was visually like super cross-eyed and all that sort of thing, and no teeth, right? But was your chin gone, or was it just a mangled mess, like
it was a mangled
smashed
mess.
Up and gone? Yeah, it's so irreparable. All right, I bet it was a horror scene for people that were there, mate. Yes, like that. I'm looking at this photo now, which is just like it looks like a plasticine mould of someone.
That's my chin.
It looks like a shark bite, like.
Yeah.
There's a massive, big hole about.
And look what's and to be honest, it's a hole because what's supposed to be there is all this gum and mate, my
good sight, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
My Madz loves it.
When I got hit by the rock, right, I still remember, I thought the uni joint, in sprint cars, the unis right between your feet,
right, yep.
and they often smash.
Yep.
And I've had 2 smash, and they shot out through the floor and bust a hole, 8,000 out the floor. And I thought, oh no, it's gone up into my face. But when I got hit, my jaw, one of the teeth, so a lot of the teeth were still in my mouth, but one was right up under my tongue.
Yeah, right.
And
wow.
I couldn't work out. It was because like you, the jaw had caved in.
Yeah, right. Wow.
And the front tooth was right underneath my tongue, about 3 centimetres back there.
Wow.
And just like, oh.
Yeah, I was spitting out teeth for a good few days after it. Yeah. Vomiting my teeth and blood and, a heap of stuff.
We're lucky we're living in this time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, very lucky because I was in Detroit, and Detroit got a really massive big hospital for facial hospital there. So I was very, very lucky. I think one lucky stars were on hand because I raced straight to the hospital and they fixed my face best they could. And they've done, as you can see by the photo, they've done a great job.
Yeah. Every year is going to be better.
Yeah, I hope so. Hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. So I can retire and let my boy do it all.
Yeah.
And I'm about to take all his money. Ha!
No. And Dad, didn't the person next door to get shot like 4 holes in his head?
You get shot 4 holes in his head?
Yeah.
In the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, I did too, yeah. One of the guys was told me got shot in the head. He lived.
Wow.
Yeah, he got shot in the head.
Yeah, 4 times.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty over in Detroit, that's for sure.
Wow. You know what I was doing? Because all my face was broken and stuff, and I couldn't breathe through my nose or anything because it was all just full with they worked on it all. So I was farting all the time, right? And I was so I was eating their food, and so I was sharing a room actually with a Chinese sort of lady over there, real sweet lady, a family who come all the time. Another bloke over here who had some sort of stitches right down on his right. And he had to come in every day, and some poor bloke had to check his stitches with his feet in the air. But anyway, so we were this funny little group. The poor lady, the Chinese lady over here, she just burnt her arm. So she happened to be in this room with this freak with this huge head. Anyway, and I'm just letting them off all the time, thinking, I'm just doing sort of silent ones, mate. No one can smell them until this nurse came in.
Silent?
This nurse came in and just ripped open all the windows like, what's going on here?
What do you call it, Madz? Silent but
Silent but deadly.
Silent but violent.
It's funny. I thought I was in like I'm doing pretty good. Yeah. All right, mate. So, what's happening this year then?
This is your first year. So.
Any places in Australia you haven't been that you want to go to?
America.
Oh, that's America?
Yeah, I've been America. God help us if we ever go back to there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I did mine in Moama.
Wow.
Which is a nice place, but I'm like, Moama. I still lost a tooth there somewhere.
I've only been to New Zealand, but I'm going to Noumea on a cruise in March.
Cool.
Oh, my God. That's right. I forgot about that. Going with Nanny, aren't you?
Yep.
That'd be nice, mate.
Yeah, Cade's little cousin.
Excellent.
Yeah. Looking forward to that, ain't you, buddy?
Have you been to Melbourne?
Yeah.
Have you? Adelaide?
Yeah, you should
No.
Perth?
Nah.
No.
Oh, you'll love it.
Been Melbourne, Sydney.
Phillip Island?
Nah.
Oh, that's a good place.
I've only really been to
Melbourne, Sydney.
and Sydney.
Okay. You're going to have a good year this year, mate.
Oh, he's been busy little lad.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to pass down to him at the age now where I don't have to worry about where is he at the trial all the time because he's old enough now to look after himself, nearly old enough to look after himself. He knows the nasty people. He knows how to stick it to the nasty people. But he's got a little bit big of a call for him now. Everywhere I go, all major events I go to, man, if he gets in that Polaris, and it's all done from Hot Wheels, a bright yellow, same as my Camaro, and he shoots T-shirts in the crowd, crikey, he's a massive call for people. He's a massive fan base, that's for sure.
And then who can stop him? You know what I'm saying? You've lived your entire life doing that.
Absolutely.
It only makes sense that you start as early as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm trying to do. If he starts as early as possible and gets a good fan base going, crikey, it's endless where he could go.
Yeah. You got your own T-shirts, Madz?
Oh, don't start here.
I need to get new T-shirts.
You do.
And posters.
My son will buy them.
Thanks, Drew.
Yeah, and posters. I'm going to make you posters. You wait.
Yeah, posters.
All right.
Oh, God.
All right, and you're on it.
God help me.
How long have we got here? I don't even know. It's a whole new system. God
help me.
You're on Instagram, aren't you, Madz?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I'm so close to being...
You don't run it yourself, though, do you?
Him and his wife... Him and my wife have a competition between the two of them who has the most followers. And it's funny because even his school have brought all the kids together. He's in grade 5 now, so in grade 4. They said social media is bad. You know, Instagram and Facebook are bad for your kids. And they gave exception to Madz because he's got more followers than anyone in the whole school. Every teacher, every parent, everyone have more followers. What are you up to now?
About 2,200
That's
something.
right. Well, let's make it more. Everyone who listens to this, Madz evel stunts.
Yeah? Madz.
Madz, let's make it double.
What is Madz? You know, what's it?
Madz evel _stunts with an S.
That's it.
So give him a follow. Go beat my wife, Sheeny, somehow.
She's always just 100 ahead of me.
Yeah.
No, you get there, buddy. You get there. You wait till you start doing shows. Your following fan base will go through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
All right, mate. Did I ask you before on air how old you are, Madz?
Yep. Yeah.
9?
Yep, 9, turning 10 in April.
Did you... I asked my little boy this when he was 4. I said, what do you want to be? Do you have any... what do you want to be? Or do?
A stuntman.
Oh,
Excellent.
God help me.
I should say that all the time too, mate. So you're already doing it.
Not if I've anything to do with it. No, he can... honest to God, I don't care what he does. He can do whatever he wants to do. Absolutely. Whatever he chooses to do, he can do. You know, I'm not one of those pushy parents. He's very, hopefully not listening to this, but he's very street smart. He's not the most smartest kid in his class, that's for sure.
Hey.
But he's very, very street smart. And for his age, I always have my work cut out for me through thick and thin, trying to give him crap. because he always comes back with me just as much crap as I do, and I have a work cut of me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It gets harder and harder. I'll tell you what's hard these days is he's nearly 10, and I used to let him win different things. It would be competitions on darts or football or video games. Or now I don't let him win at all, and I have an absolute work cut out for me trying to keep on top of it. And he's 9 years old.
Yeah.
So when he's 14, I'm stuffed.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely stuffed.
Well, that's how I had this crash on this little 50.
Yeah.
I'm going, I said to my boy, I can't catch you anymore, mate. You're on the quad. You're on the 70cc quad. We had this track, like a flat track, a real good flat track where you could get up to some like high revs and then turn into this turn, right? And the turn was sort of a loose mud sort of thing. Really perfect. Good fun. Right. And after all, I couldn't catch him. And he still thinks, Dad's doing on too fast. He's only 6, I said, mate, honestly, go behind me. Let's do a few laps. You'll see. And because it's like, had these training wheels on, I have to physically crank over. And it's like at a cycle, so you don't have to get off the gas too much. You just lean over.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's physical. You can see that this mad old bloke, is going as fast as he can around this track, and my son's behind me. Well, guess what? One of the training wheels hit one of the logs that we make like a track marker. It threw the bike up, broke the other training wheel, so it was just a spike went into the ground. Boom! And I just high-sided. My finger's still a bit swollen. But you're right, mate. Like, in no time, these kids, like...
Yeah, I know. I like I said, I used to let him win stuff because that's what dads do, but now I don't. Because I've got my work cut off me. I'm on my toes trying as hard as I can to beat him doing stuff all the time. He's just as fast as me. I can drive the Polaris, but he's just as fast as I am in the Polaris.
Wow, man.
No duh.
Man.
You little turd.
I want to say there's one thing because it just came to mind. When I had my crash and I got a bit sad and all that sort of thing, I was just like, what am I going to do now? And I did some bad stuff. I'm thinking about you, Madz, now, and you'll appreciate this, Matt. Like, when you're going to get older and all these things are going to happen, and I say this to my boy, I said in every second of every day of every minute, I worked out after being bad.
Yeah, right.
Like, and hang around bad. There's only good and bad. As simple as that. And in every second, you can choose good or bad.
Yeah,
so someone's talking to you, they're going, oh, that's all just bad stuff. So if you choose all the good ones that you feel are good, like good things come at you. Like it's what your dad has done. Like he's chosen to work hard and work hard on his bike, and he's chosen. Sure, he's done. He's played up and had a good time. But at the same time,
super stuff one day, yeah.
But at the same time, there's the good path. I say that to my boys so much now. Like it's really easy when you work it out. Like there's good and bad. I could do that. I know it's bad.
So, Matt,
but I won't.
My fan base really inspires me, and it's hard because they all say I'm so inspiring. My common thing on my Facebook and my social media is you're so inspiring, but my fan base is so inspiring to me because if I ever feel down, I jump on Facebook and read all the comments, and there'll be hundreds of comments on a post. And uplifting, and you feel so good about yourself after reading all those comments. So truly inspiring. So I thank all my fans and all my followers for all their inspiring, and they call me inspiring for what I deal with day in, day out, more of my troubles and trauma. And trust me, there's a lot of trauma. But I thank them. I can't thank them enough for all the inspiring stuff they say. It's really good.
Little things they say that you remember.
Oh, yeah, forever.
And they pop into your mind here and there, and you go, thank you, mate, whoever you are.
Isn't it funny how you get 1 million comments, you get one bad one. You never forget that one bad one.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to say one right now. Darren Moore from Adelaide, you always listen to this show, you're a champion.
Right.
Good bloke. Well, what's one of yours, Matt? You remember? Some bloke you don't know.
Oh, God.
Can you think of a name right now?
I can't think
Make
of
it up.
Clayton Bennis.
Right.
Clayton Bennis from the north side of Brisbane. He was, he was like the first person I met when I moved to Albany Creek when I was like 12 years old. And he was about 3 years older than me. And he was my best mate for about 10 years, longer. I still talk to him every now and again on SMS each other. So, yeah, hi to him. If he's listening, I doubt he is. But, yeah, if he is, massive big hi to him. You're an idiot.
Excellent.